Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome to my review for Snake Eyes. This was directed by Robert Schwentke, who also directed Red, a movie that I quite enjoy, and R.I.P.D., which is a blatant ripoff of Men in Black and completely terrible. And this movie is the origin of Snake Eyes, who is, of course, a member of the G.I. Joes. Real American hero. And like I said, this is the origin story of Snake Eyes. How he started out working in the Yakuza and eventually learning the ways of this clan of ninja warriors. My knowledge of G.I. Joe is very limited, to say the least. Really, the only thing that I do know about it is that Sergeant Slaughter, former pro wrestler, was in it. Here he is misspelling respect. R-E-S-E-P-E-C-T. So when I heard that this movie was coming out, I was interested. But then the reviews came, and oh my goodness, this movie might as well have just run over everybody's dog with their car. And it seemed to mostly come from the people who are actually fans of this, which is normally never a good sign. But I gave this a shot anyway, and this movie happened. And I think that's literally the nicest thing I could say about it. I'm not going to trash this movie. I'm not going to say it's out and out bad, because there is some stuff I liked about it. However, I felt like this movie could have been literally anything but a G.I. Joe Origins movie, or at least an origin movie for one of the more famous characters, and I think the movie would have been received a little better. I'll explain why in a second. People have been complaining about the action in this movie, and honestly, I didn't think it was that bad. There's definitely some shaky cam moments, and it definitely feels like some people look like they were shooken to death instead of stabbed or shot. But I think the most of the action was actually not too bad. There's a particularly good fight between Snake Eyes and Hardmaster that's actually pretty decent. I liked that. I did like the cast, specifically Henry Golding. I thought he gave a good performance as the character. I sincerely hope that he gets more work in the future, and it seems to indicate that he will. Yay for that. But honestly, that's about it. And I think the very fact that this movie is a G.I. Joe Origins movie is really the big linchpin as to why this movie, on the whole, just doesn't work. I won't go too deep into spoilers, but essentially, they make a decision with Snake Eyes to the point where I just sat back and I was like, that is a very weird flex for this character. Because the limited knowledge that I do have of G.I. Joe is that, well, Snake Eyes is a man of honor, and, well, let's just say that this movie doesn't portray him as that for about half the movie. It's a mind-boggling decision. Again, no spoilers, but essentially, there are several points where I felt legitimately sad for Storm Shadow. I don't think that was the intention, but that's what happened. And like I've been alluding to, the very fact that this movie is a G.I. Joe movie, meaning that Cobra, the Joes, and everything in between exists in this world, just feels very rushed and kind of thrown in last minute. I feel like this movie was meant to be like a standard martial arts movie, and then the producers were like, this needs something. Well, the Transformers are taken. Nobody really cares about the Thundercats, except for Ryan Cam, by the way. Let's give G.I. Joe another try. And because of that, the movie didn't really feel like it was faithful to anything related to G.I. Joe. From what I do remember of G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra and G.I. Joe: Retaliation, I don't remember liking too much, but at least it felt like a legitimate G.I. Joe movie. Duke was there, the seemingly correct version of Snake Eyes was there, you had Cobra all there. Destro was the main henchman with Cobra Commander, who, never forget, was played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That will never not be weird to me. I could honestly go on, but I think what the whole crux of this movie is it being related to G.I. Joe. And it just doesn't work. It's a facade. I can definitely understand why fans would not like this movie, because even though I am not a tremendous, connoisseur of G.I. Joe, I know for a fact that there are several parts where yup, that's not right. It's the same thing to when I watched that Gem and the Holograms movie that came out in 2015. Remember that? Don't. It's terrible. But even I, who have no clue what Gem and the Holograms is, even I said to myself, nope, that's not right at all. I'm not going to give this movie a horrid because I am not made of stone. There were some parts of it that I did enjoy. However, this movie is just plain forgettable. I'm actually having a hard time remembering this movie as I'm even reviewing it, but there it is. If any of you are G.I. Joe fans, please let me know what you thought about this movie. I am legitimately interested to hear. Leave your thoughts in the comments. But that is all for me. Thank you so much as always for watching. Tomorrow, a Sunday, will be my first reaction to Tales from Earthsea, so be sure to check that out. It's going to drop at about 10:30 East, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. But if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way, when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam. I'll see you in the next one.